The Venoms are on a 2-minute respawn timer. This is hardcore medical, so if you take a significant amount of damage, like get mag dumped by a static 50 cal, you will die. Respawn for infantry is 10 seconds. Respawn for the Venoms is 2 minutes. After they respawn, please give it an additional 10 seconds, because I have to then recopy and paste the custom inventory, because it's resupply for the ground forces. There is no pylon changing. If you need to repair the Venom, just drive the Vic up close by, and then you'll get an option to full repair and do other triple R, because pilots don't have toolkits. But you can customize that in the mission file itself. And once we begin the op, the fancy thing in the brief will black screen, and you won't be able to use it anymore, because we'll explain that in-game. End the brief.
Okay. So let's go.
Yeah, just waiting on everyone to join in.
Did you give
I'm gonna be a.
You
I'm gonna
can
be a little
start
late
without me.
'cause-
I gotta download one more mod. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you?
You're
Did
good.
you give the
Still have a few
password
minutes.
Yes, yes.
I'm going.
It's in the shot.
All right. I'm gonna flex my powers for a hot second, and Hadav, you're gonna be Alpha Squad lead today. Okay?
Okay.
Wait, I don't see the password in chat. What the fuck?
It's not in chat, it's in the...
In
I'm the channel nerd.
It's just not
Been here how
inherently
long?
special.
Still don't remember that? Come on, Yanni.
I mean,
Step your shit
Liru
up.
puts his shit in a channel most of the time.
I
He
mean,
doesn't
sometimes.
always.
We've always put the password in the channel in CSB.
Public ops.
By the way,
Except for public ops, that's very true.
For me, when someone says in the channel, it means the channel's chat. So
By the way, does the description update on its own? You usually gotta like click it again to get it to update.
It updates automatically.
That's cool.
You guys okay? You guys good?
Mostly.
I'm waiting.
To be fair, you should know the password by now.
So
Don't worry about it.
Oh, Liru changes it.
break. Okay, is anyone here willing to take the second Venom?
I will, but I still gotta download one more mod, so I'm gonna be a minute.
Okay, so
I'd be willing,
if
but
if no one else, I'll take it.
Johnny, you got priority pick since you're tier 3.
I know, but no, I'm saying like I'll take it in case nobody's about to take it or like. Blah, blah, blah.
So I'm gonna say this right now. Any op I do, unless I specifically choose someone for a slot, slots are first come first serve. So
No, I'm not saying
you're
anything
not
about
special.
that. I'm
Alright.
just saying like.
Just a second.
Okay, Tempest.
Bobby, since you're here on, I called you in. Grab the M60 assistant in Alpha once you load in. Okay.
Frost has got that.
I switched out of it to AT so he can grab it.
Bobby, did you hear me?
Loading. Trying not to crash.
That doesn't tell him if you heard it or not. What
Well
the
played,
fuck?
Bobby, well
Buffer.
played.
That
No,
doesn't sound the best
He's
answer.
loading what you said.
He's computing
for that. Loading.
Gotta get that SSD.
Goddamn, you're still on cassette tapes?
personally, this server is being run on floppy disks, but
Oh, damn.
Oof. Just like the nuclear
Kick it,
weapon
it'll lose all
systems.
its data.
As it should be.
Oh boy, I don't remember when was the last time I flew a chopper. This will be fun.
Uh-oh. I'm glad I have Joe as my pilot.
I only flew a chopper one time in my entire career in Arma,
Oh.
and I
See,
immediately crashed it because I didn't want anyone else to use it.
I'm gonna be honest with you here. You might want some experienced pilots today, but you do you. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I'll take
Liru,
over,
I
okay?
literally, it used to be so that I did nothing but fly in Arma, so yes, I know how to fly, for fuck's sake.
Debate.
Oh,
Just try,
you
I mean,
did
like,
want
half the
to.
3/4 of the ops I'm playing, I'm flying.
Of course.
So-
As I was saying, you might want some more experienced pilots today, but you do you.
Like, why do you think I was like a...
Wow. Wow.
But also
Okay, Liru, okay.
Hey, Holy. I believe
experience doesn't mean
Tempest
jack.
will
Oh,
be in that slot.
Alright, you gotta remember.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No,
Time
no,
to go
no,
fly
no.
Nano then.
Assistant.
Bobby's
No,
Because I
no.
invited for Bobby. I need him to stick close to me.
So you get to be a team lead, Holy.
Fucking
Which is not a bad thing.
You get to be my team lead.
to walk away every 3 minutes.
What, no? You get to be sexy. That's what you get to be.
What if I'm already sexy?
Well, then you get to even be more sexier.
Hey, now we saw your photo.
Yeah, I know.
Yikes.
That was the entire point.
Okay.
Wow.
Hold on, guys. Liru, will this be explained in the brief, or can I ask?
There
now?
will be an in-game brief, but if you have a question now, I will answer it now. Sorry.
Can pilots go outside of the box?
Yes. The box is purely just to show, like, the AO, because your spawn is all the way in Sorry in that, FOB. That's also the only place you can get chopper resupply, because I'm lazy.
Okay.
I don't think we got
Because
enough
there's
of
also
those.
supposed to be an OP4 marker here, but I didn't want to put that symbol down to confuse you guys, so.
Okay.
See, Frost is already confused.
Yes,
damn it,
An
Frost.
marker down.
More.
What? You confused me even more.
It looks like
Yes, because this is the AO. See, you just proved my point. If I put a second OP4 marker down, you would... never mind, I'm done. All right.
Yeah, well, that.
I'll see you in brief.
That's also an up for a position. What?
Yes,
What?
but... You...
Just drop it, Liru.
Struggle.
I give up.
Come on, Liru. Firm up.
Are we all on the server yet? Can I get to this really not complex brief that I know you guys are going to make overly complex?
Sure.
I'm 59% done. You can just go.
Yeah, Falcon, you can take the team leader.
Bye.
Fuck that. Yikes.
Alpha.
All right, I'm pushing us through. Oh my god. Watch it break. There we go.
Camo, though.
Wait, why am I desert camis? What?
Because I got lazy with your fucking pilot uniforms, because you're not going to be on the ground.
Shouldn't be.
There's a pilot. Ooh.
All right, let's critique these kids.
That looks
That's
interesting.
actually really
to say the
cool.
least.
That looks cool. What do you mean?
Ooh, that's...
Oh no.
The green
That's
on
actually
it.
pretty
This is
cool.
bad ammo for the Mars.
Ooh.
You just gotta get the right angle to get no grain.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not good.
Now, can we interact with it to get it to go into thermal mode?
No, because that breaks the script.
Not working for me no matter what zoom level.
Frost.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, there it
You
goes.
have bad ammo too? You do have bad ammo.
It does take a second for your client to load it, so if you have a slower client, it's going to take you a little more time to actually load it.
No, but this is the right ammo.
Never
for
had
them.
trouble with these briefing screens
Yeah,
before.
but this is the bad ammo.
Joe.
That's right. Do you have accessibility?
Yes, you have M855A1. You do have the bad ammo. Go fuck yourself.
They're not the Goonies, but they're the fucking Hydras, I
That's
think.
good ammo.
Do you have
Yeah,
those
Hydras,
blind
I'm fine with that.
accessibility options so
Yeah,
it like
some kind of
describes the
Hydras are
screen using?
I wish
verbiage.
the American
be
I like to
Yeah,
activate that.
thermal barrack shit.
Are you talking about the script?
Thermobaric Hellfires.
That's pretty fucking
Because
sick.
I don't know.
Thermobaric Hellfires, AGM
Like,
1
the last
from
time
November.
we
I like how it
used
keeps
it, it
shifting.
didn't kill fucking BMP1s.
That's because it's literally a drone loitering over the AO.
It killed everyone inside it.
Not anymore.
Like,
Pow.
yeah.
Don't get enough consistent view.
Also 10.
Bobby.
All right, you guys ready for the brief?
Stay close to me at all times.
All right.
When we roll.
Welcome to Vietnam War II Electric Boogaloo. This is an alternate reality where Donald Trump has decided to, in order to stop Chinese aggression past their borders, launch a second Vietnam War in an attempt to force China to keep within said borders. Now, all of your kits are basically just a Vietnam overhaul, except the pilots, because I didn't feel like changing their camos because I got lazy at this point. But your mission today is a simple one. We have spawned in FOB Zeev. I will circle that on the map. And your AO is marked on the map in the town of Kokola. Now, the Chinese are working with local forces at a large plantation there. And they have even brought a Chinese drone to try to secure the area to see if any U.S. forces are coming. But our cybersecurity boys were able to break into the drone, send to their base camp a looped set of footage so that we can use the drone's camera to instead spy on the position itself. In doing so, we have found that one of the NVA's leaders, marked on that tablet right there as a Chinese CSAT PLA, whatever you want to call them, is in that centralized compound, so that small set of buildings that the drone keeps circling. And he has brought a few extra guys as guards, which are in the standard CSAT Pacific camo. So, your job today is to get to the village of Kikola and try to capture him. Kill only if necessary. Secondary objectives include destroying any weapons caches and any vehicles that the enemy can use in their defensive campaign here. Weapon caches look like the standard FIA cache texture, which is basically a bunch of weapon boxes with a camo net over it. They will have the guns that the enemy forces have, though. I did rescript that. And enemy forces are a mix of the quote-unquote VC are just a bunch of armed civilians, and the PLA are, the NVA are Chinese CSAT. There's only going to be a handful of them in the AO. Game notes, there are 20-plus custom kits all across the enemies, so you'll see a lot of variability here. And they do have static weapons. They don't have dedicated AA or AAA. The best they have for AAA is cord statics, so 12.7s. But those can still fuck up a Venom if you're not careful via disabling its engine or causing a massive fuel leak. Any questions?
I'm sure I'll have many.
All right. So I do have the script fixed up a little bit. The first time I go into the Zeus interface, it'll still go, but if I leave the Zeus interface, possibly in an RC, it might break it, so you might just get a black screen if you respawn. This is hardcore medical, so if you take multiple shots to the face or chest, you could insta-die. It's just a 10-second respawn timer here, and pilots can come and pick you up. If you need a reinsert and we are a bit far away, just tap me on the shoulder. I'll get a prompt on my Zeus interface, and then I'll look over and see that you need reinsert and call it to your pilots. Otherwise, resupply is in the Venom gunships. Venoms respawn in 2 minutes. If you touch down, because you have to do an emergency landing, once I see you pull away from it, I will detonate the Venom for you. But otherwise, if the Venoms do respawn, please give me a few additional moments, because I have a cargo box in this base that I then have to copy and paste the inventory for your resupply into the Venom gunship. So please just give me a few seconds to do that. And otherwise, yeah, any other questions?
I didn't hear. Are the amount of respawns limited or?
No, unlimited.
Okay.
Again, this is the day you guys asked to try hardcore medical, so I tried to make a cool scenario to let you do such a thing. So.
Vehicle rearm.
Vehicle rearm is done via this vehicle. If you need to repair your Vic, you just have to bring the truck up to it. You shouldn't need to do it with toolkits. At least that's what I did in testing. You can't change pylons, though. You have an HE rocket pod of either 17 or 19 rockets and an HEAT rocket pod of 17 or 19 rockets. I forget which number's which. It's the big Hydra pod, though.
19.
They will be able to, if you get a direct hit on the backside of a Vic, cook the engine off of the vehicles I'm using for today. I don't have anything fancy.
Say that as I can see some vehicles right there. That's very
Yeah, so this is a live drone feed of the AO. You will see infantry, you will see patrols, and you can also get a feel for what structures are where. The more militaristic structures might be where ammo caches are, and then if you look under some of these big sheds, you might see vehicles that you will have to potentially deal with it. Some may be civilians, some may be military.
It's Pip, that's why it wasn't working. The picture-in-picture. Yeah, that shit disabled. Because it's cancer, man, on the frames.
Yeah.
But cool concept.
You are right, but, you know, on smaller scale ops, it doesn't nick the server performance that much, especially since we have logs turned off on RPTs. The server isn't having to log every single action that's done, so we have much better performing servers now. Hooray!
I think I've seen two PTRs and maybe a BMP in there.
Yeah,
No,
like,
it was
like
2 BMPs and some.
This is the T3 op. Yes, I didn't do a public op today because I was bored.
And those look like freeze, maybe?
You can late join if you want.
Possibly.
No, they look like
They're
fans to
tracked
me.
of some kind. Really hard
Possibly
to know.
BMPs if we saw BTRs.
They were boxy. The
Picture-in-picture quality isn't high enough.
Yeah.
You literally zoom in and stand close to see it.
The thing is, if I zoomed in on it, you wouldn't get the entire AO. There was different ways I could zoom it in, but this was the best I could get. So it could at least encompass the entire AO.
Tower there.
Yeah. I marked it.
Another one there.
Yes.
Yeah.
One adds.
Yeah. Command structure there with a lot of guys in.
Yeah. 3 Vics
You
there.
should
We got
fucking
a
see that.
patrolling
Jesus.
Vic down
Wait.
Oh yeah, Patrol Vic. Yeah, those are BTRs and BMPs.
Yeah, I don't see VIX, but I see everything else.
I don't see
I'm gonna
Vix
trust
either.
you on this.
Damn it, hold on.
I was looking at that.
What are those white things under the shed near the bottom?
Yeah, that's what I was
That's not how
thinking.
it works.
Well,
Some sort of vehicle, perhaps.
Yeah, they do look like compounds.
Look, I could just shoot him and go boom.
I just marked the Vix on map.
Fucking border the position.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank
Yanni.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll sit on 5-5 so we can communicate with each other whenever we're doing strikes.
Falcon.
Make sure we don't hit each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what every Georgian did
What state am I from? Virginia.
when you lost the finals to New England?
But I'm not going to go in the Zeus interface just yet because there's a risk of it breaking, even though I tested it, where it won't break it the first time I go into Zeus, but I don't want to risk it because Murphy's Law.
Answer what's about to happen.
So the HQ and little compound there near that radio tower.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I'll ask just
Liru,
Yep.
quick question.
Mhm.
Are there a good bit of the vehicles here that are locked?
Yeah, whatever those are.
I wanted.
I mean, and the AO.
I wanted to fight.
So in the AO, I would assume that they have locked BTRs and BMPs,
Okay.
but gun trucks and stuff you'll still be able to get in.
Civilian vehicles are fine.
Yes, or gun cars that, you know, there is no way they could lock you out of that. So,
Kinda wanna fly, but...
I was just asking. You don't have to.
Then again, you have a cool stuff.
Remember, this is our
I guess
recon.
that's a yes.
Let's use it as much as we can.
Hiya.
yep, Wolf's coming into this up. That'll be interesting.
Vix of some sort in there.
Listening.
No idea.
Yeah, right, Sparky.
Yeah.
Murphy's Law was a bit of a mess today.
Fair enough.
So those just popped in.
Wow, it has a foregrip and doesn't.
Who's this
even-
guy?
The model doesn't even use it. Very nice.
Oh, target.
Oh no.
That's the VIP you're trying to capture.
Yeah, I'm flexing like.
And he's somewhere in that big clump of buildings that's to the little left of the monitor.
Yeah, I saw.
No. Oh no.
I saw.
He's got a gun. He's enemy.
Where's Joe?
What?
Joe?
Eh? What?
Alright. Well, where do you think a good LZ would be?
Nice of you to...
Yeah, Nem, I like the map.
Thinking here, we have where?
How often are
Hey,
But I believe Makarov already had it on the list of things to add in this mod set before I saw it in Friday Night Fights.
Brief.
I was thinking down here.
Because I told him to consider adding it. He's like, no, I already have it added. And he's like, oh. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, awesome.
It's kind of useless, but
Yeah,
still.
it's a bit to walk, but it should be alright. Should it not?
Falcon's gonna be a autopilot.
So they've got things marked up around here.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm right there.
J-Bad Construct Vict.
What
Really?
about
5-5 to communicate.
I think that's the Tanoan one instead.
around
Well,
here,
that's why I beat
behind, you know, the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that marker's actually in there, but
Large buildings.
My squad 50.
it's fun to watch them make a plan with, you know, this type of intel.
Yeah,
Got it.
because
End of the world.
Whoops.
this area is...
Well, Nem, the reason it gets good frames, though, is because the trees aren't that dense.
Coming in from the south.
Well, there is this, yes, like Harry did mention, true.
Yeah, that's possible as well.
Alright, if this black screens, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get in the Zeus interface. Let's see if it worked.
But yeah, we could possibly just set up AT dudes and just shoot
Hey! Alright, I got the exception working.
like that, like down to the fucking compound and we can deck everything.
Alright, I'll be on 5-0 if you need me.
I'm not on 5-5 yet, dude. Oh no, we got.
Alright, so I'm just getting rid of that. I know for a fact if I go out of the Zeus interface and go back in, it'll then break the script. I'm still working on writing an exception that loops properly for that. But this is the actual AO, so VIP Man is in here. He is just hiding. He will, I'll be RCing him and reacting as him accordingly. Easter eggs for this AO, I am getting back in the habit of them, so I've got the man, the myth, the bunny. Well, wouldn't it be the bunny, the myth, the legend? I don't know. Fluffers is over here just having a good time. His helmet was being really wonky, though, so I decided not to add it. The camera's tied to that drone flying around. It's set to green 4 so OP4 doesn't shoot at it, and I've taken out all of its ammo, but I do intend to fly that thing away later. It's on a loiter command in here right now, which is why it's just circling in place. Those white Vics they're seeing are combines, and then occasionally you would see
Zero check.
the UAZ fly, drive back and forth. But not every... Good check on 5-0. Not every Vic is or not every position is garrison because I didn't want to overdo this AO. But I do have a bunch of debug kits back here, which I do need to separate a little bit. But basically, all of them are custom kits.
Ah, yes, that gif.
So each group has a marksman and a machine gunner, and then it's various riflemen or like weird hybridized BS. And it's all based off of CSAT Pacific guys, so if I dynamically copy and paste them, it'll give them new names and keep them all speaking Chinese, which, you know, it's because I don't have, whatchamacallit, I don't have any Vietnamese stuff or Vietnamese things for the main mod set. So it's just a big mix of gear and whatnot. But the Vietnamese weaponry really differs. So, you know, I got like an MG42, I've got an AK-74, but this is for like 2019. So it's still older gear and guns. Nothing too crazy compared to what the US have, but, you know, the players will still have air superiority, which is what I'm going for. This is the craziest thing I gave the Vietnamese as a joke. And then you have the 3 ammo caches in the AO.
We're moving in. This is like more.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that's still working.
Send in goat team.
Here, few quick things I want to do. Delete some of the extra stuff.
Well, I have nothing snarky to say, so here, have my side.
We're looking.
You're prime derped out. That's okay, Sparks. Thanks for the op. Thanks for the op today. Thanks for the 15-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Let me also add this box to my interface. This is my debug box, so if we have a chopper get shot down, I select the box and then the chopper, and then I double-click this, and it decided not to save any of the virtual items. Joy! Alright, let me try this then. It also decided not to save any of my virtual items. Wow. Well.
Alpha Bravo, you ready to roll?
Yeah.
Hey, from I got my boys to load up in the helicopter.
Hey, fam, we'll do this.
Hey, Joe.
Any squad leader, this is high. Can you check the inventories of the choppers to make sure they do have the resupply in there? Because
Let's give them a warm welcome.
they're appearing as blank screens for me, which means I'm not going to be able to copy and paste a resupply in them if they get shot down. So just use the third one.
Is it supposed to be M136s, elastic bandages, and blood and all that shit?
Yeah. If you see elastic bandages and blood, then you're fine.
Yeah, looks good.
All right. I don't think that's something I'll be able to fix right now, but it's just the interface is saying there's nothing in there, even though I know I put shit in there. So we'll try to see what we can do on that regard. Just don't get shot down. Easy, right? Move his marker right there to adjust him, and then some of these vehicles in the AO, such as the BMPs, I've locked. So the BTRs are locked, but the UAZs in here, for example, are unlocked and are usable. And I'll be basically taking some of these squads and sending them around. But I will be doing some RC, not too much though. There is one specific unit or two specific units I want to RC. They're both marked as VIPs. One of them because he has a banned weapon, but I want to bring Chad back, even though his arm is doing the thing, and he's got a sniper scope on it, but I just want to have a little bit of fun. And I want to wait till they land, because that thing can actually screw up a chopper. But that is, technically you're not allowed in TSB to put the epilator in the AO, but it's giving myself an exception here. Asian Chad, exactly. And this is running hardcore medical, which means they can insta-die.
Hi, Bravo.
This is high. Are you calling for Bravo high?
I think you got that mixed up there. He was calling for you.
Are we, if we get shot on the way, just shoot it, right?
You're not gonna get shot on the way, but yes, in case you do, you can shoot them. So this op is more of a proof of concept test of a few scripts I'm using, one of them again being the camera one, and B, they wanted to try hardcore medical for tier 3 ops, so this is a way to try it. So it's a fairly simplistic AO, all things considered, but you know, still want to make sure everything's going. Also, I need to add the caches to my interface, so that's the first cache. The second cache is in this building right here. These two guys on their own are, you know, my quote-unquote NVA. And then my third cache is over here in this. And then, yeah, any vehicles they wanted dead, it's just added objectives. But I'll be bringing in QRF from various angles based off of how things go. So let's see. They're going to land back here. Not a bad call there at all. And then I do have some good outside patrols here. I'm going to change it up a little bit, because I never like to have all of my patrols spawned at once. So I'm going to grab some random squads here and just set them on patrol over at these angles. So, and then since we are running VCOM right now, I don't have to do any overriding
Heading north
of settings because it automatically saves those settings for me.
Hey, firm. Alpha's gonna head through Route 2.
What? I think that was a misplay on the button because I don't see any issues here. And I told them all if they die and I haven't followed anything up, they just need to tap me on the shoulder and things should be okay. But yeah, chat, how are you guys doing? This should be a pretty fun operation.
Liru, you on 50?
Yeah, what up?
The chopper ate my mouse launcher.
That's because you picked up a 136.
Yeah, while I was picking up bandages, so, little help?
Have your chopper land back so you can grab it.
The chopper's inventory is full, so it literally got yeeted into the ether when it picked it up.
Well, I don't have any debug kits, so... Best I can do, Yanni, is you need...
Missile and the launcher in it?
Best I can do, Yanni, is you respawn, I teleport you up.
That's fine.
I'll be nice, but... Not doing that, and I'm deleting his kit, because... Not letting him dupe anything.
Yeah. Thank you, Liru.
We are self.
Alpha to Bravo.
Go for Bravo.
You following Route 1 or Route 2?
So where's Wolf in this
We're
mess?
pushing along Route 1 very slowly.
He's with Hedav here in Alpha Squad. Cool.
So we'll arrive at roughly the same time at least.
Liru being nice in 2021?
Hey, firm.
Nemesis, what's really gonna shock you is I've been this level of nice for at least 8 months. People don't ever talk about it. They just watch the highlights and think that's me all the time. And nah, if it's a debug issue, if he was being dumb, then sure, I'll fix it. But if it becomes a habit, I'll eventually say, Yanni, you do this all the time. No, but he doesn't. I'll give him some leeway because everyone makes mistakes. So what I'm confused about is why are these groups separating so hard?
I was looking direct south, so it might have seen the helicopters.
One of the battle towers is looking direct south. If they did, these guys would be engaging. I don't seem to see anything that's being aggressive right now. This guy will say he's supposed to be up here, but I don't see anyone to see me do that. I don't want to RC anything yet, though, because I'm worried that'll break the script, because it doesn't seem to be handling my exception properly, which means it's a server-side thing, which means I gotta go fix that later.
Alpha Bravo, we got a call on the battle tower to the north.
Cool.
Might be able to swivel one to the west. Just heads up for you guys.
Affirm.
And then you actually should be part of their group to save a frame. Everything else should be A-okay. Yanni always needs some help because he's finished, right? Something I overlooked was the time here and how it's getting darker, so I am actually going to take it off of normal acceleration. It shouldn't be that big of an issue, but I don't want it to get too dark to where the off's unplayable because I don't believe I gave them NVGs, yeah. That would be a pretty bad oversight. But yes, the FNF VODs are both on the channel. I announced them in the Discord, and I told them, hey, apologies for the NA one, because I do get pretty salty in that one. Because the tactics in the first 2 rounds really confused the hell out of me.
And I kept backblasting people because 2 mods I have right now, it has 108 1 point.
I love how he's marked on the map. I could have done a better job angling his rifle, but this was at this point, like, I've been developing this mission for 6 hours. Plus his helmet got eaten. The things rabbits have to do to survive. Sparky, the VOD will be on the VODs channel in, probably by tomorrow. I delete VODs because of the, Twitch ban debacle from last year, and now I'm even stricter on deleting VODs because of the whole
Alpha Bravo.
Twitch community update on the 22nd. I don't want to take any chances with that bullshit.
If we get engaged, we have to prepare for heavy contact.
Affirm. Alpha's just spotted people at the pier just north of us.
Alright, so these guys saw the pier here, but the pier doesn't actually have anyone defending it.
It's about 300 meters south.
We do have a UAZ driving out right here.
Off the edges of the compound. What's the location?
And I do have a lone guy on a static right here.
Nathan.
And then I'm also debating if I want to try to send a CSAT chopper to extract the officer a bit early on, probably at the 15 or 20 minute mark for contact.
Another battle tower direct north of us.
Yes, there.
Oh.
Oh?
Wait.
Oh,
what's
this?
Yeah, there no.
I only see the one.
Yeah, that battle tower right there.
Oh, there.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Anyone else hear that?
Yeah.
That's the one, still.
There's a guy with an RBG.
Now, real quick, one thing I did want to check. Alright, his fuel's still good.
Yeah.
We're maneuvering around to your route. Our route seems that enemy side was spooked
Yeah,
up.
their
We're gonna
fuel's
head over to you.
good too. Joe and Falcon flying tonight. Do they have anyone on chopper guns?
Small pond in the
No.
area.
Alright, cool.
Affirm.
Alright, so it looks like Alpha was doing a wide move around to try to find a different ingress vector, but I think they're going to meet up with the 4-man team of Bravo and push in through that way.
We can probably go straight northeast from here now.
Yep.
So, good things about this AO is players do have air superiority here. There's no dedicated AA or AAA except for just a bunch of cord statics on battle towers. If you have seen Friday Night Fights, you would know that the cords are more than capable of shooting down helicopters because of the latest RHS update. But it's it's meant to be a threat if they try to abuse the fact that they have the helicopters by flying low and slow, but otherwise they should be fine. Just a bunch of farmers, man. I still love this kit though. The last one I made, that just kills me with that hat.
Alpha Bravo, at the about here marker.
I know cords are supposed to be AA/anti-vehicle statics. I know.
About 100 meters.
Because just anti-material ammunition.
Okay.
Didn't I have the marksman on that side? Where did the... Yeah, no, they're actually dynamically moving, which is weird. Because how I set them is that shouldn't be a thing. But that might be VCOM just overriding them slightly. Or they're sinking on that battle tower that didn't set properly, which is more than likely the case. I mean, it just means that they got lucky and picked the one battle tower where the AI are having a bit of a mishap. Because I don't see that issue being applied anywhere else on any of the other towers. Though I did forget to sync some of the groupings of the towers here, though. Yeah, it just means that they'll have some better eyes to get in on. But yeah, no. So my predictions here is if they're going to come from this way, they'll get into here, they'll kill the first group of guys here, destroy that cache, come in, possibly blow up the tanks. These are unlocked if they really want to drive them, but they can blow those up as well. But they'll most likely hook it east, take the VIP, and get out of here. What is nice, though, about them coming up this way is I do have a hidden BMP here that is fully functional and will be a pain in the ass for air assets to hit. I still have a little bit exposed from this angle, but any other angle they try to engage from, I don't know what to call this, I guess the wood stitching here will eat some of the rockets, but not all of them. But they could very much just collapse the building and then destroy the Vic from there.
Alpha Bravo, could I get an ETA?
Hey, firm. We're to your northwest now. We passed you a bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit of defilade right there blocking their line of sight.
You see the purple crossing point where Alex is drawn? That's where we're supposed to be crossing?
Adjust my chair a little bit.
Okay, I guess I thought you were going for the black crossing point, but oh well.
So I believe they made two different crossing points here. They did mark enemies right there, but I think that was just this patrol coming around. I do have to defrag my drives too. Thanks for reminding me, Barb.
Well, there's no other place to cross except for, we could have came in far east.
So I actually wonder if I do that,
Far east.
did that reset the script? Yes, it did. Okay, so so going in their POVs then also breaks it. Good to know. Good to know. So I'm gonna wait for it to go on the northern side, and then have it pull away and delete it. All stations on the SNET, this is High. Be advised, R&D boys are reporting that the drone has been given a new tasking order to pull out of the AO. We will lose feed of the AO in a moment. Over. It's done its job.
This is probably I understood half of that because I was underwater. Drone is pulling out, no feet. Did I understood that correctly?
Alright, I can delete that.
Alpha Bravo, we have crossed the river at Black Crossing Mark. We're ready to engage.
So we got a little bit of low lighting here. I'm just quickly adjusting how I sit in this chair. Really should have put on pants today, but
Alpha,
couldn't
you
be
there?
bothered.
This is Alpha Sended.
We crossed the river at Black Crossing Mark. We're ready to engage. How about you?
Affirm, give me a sec.
Yeah, I'll probably send an Orca to try to extract the VIP.
Everybody's ready to engage and we can possibly take out the tower as soon as possible.
Now again, engaging from this angle, I might have this cord readjust his turret to overlook that direction. I'll probably react by having these guys come to the edge of the tree line. And then I've got 2 groups here. I'll keep one on reserve back here, but I'll send one up to the front line. But then again, VCOM will also adjust a few things.
The best place we can come in from is basically where we are and head direct north. Because that's actual cover.
Yeah, I will admit though, like this AO really is difficult because there's a lot of open ground here. Because all of the plants and stuff are concealment, not cover. So they have to do, that's also why I gave them all ACOGs. So they had the longer range to engage any units they could see. But the concealment of all the plants does give the defending faction a bit of an advantage here. So I have really thought of the tools I want to give them to succeed here. Also, the MG guys have MGO scopes. So again, oh, they're actually taking them off. All right.
The guy on the court on the northwestern side of the tower, we can't get eyes on it, so you have to take him out.
Hey, firm, we see him.
Yeah, that and then, you know, the air superiority stuff should help him out. This is high, send message.
I probably missed it in the brief, but do the Hueys have rearm?
Yes, the one vehicle at base is full triple R, over.
Dankeschön.
Alpha, Bravo, we're gonna wait until you guys engage because we're a smaller team. So give me a heads up so we can shoot.
So I'll give that like a minute before he adjusts. If they engage from here, this team's going to come around on the coast. That team's going to go to right there. This team is going to go right here. And then that team I'm going to have on reserve. This UAZ I'm probably going to pull around. And then I'll consider other things to do. Like some of these squads out far here will come into the internal area. Battle Tower is going to stay on garrison though. We just got to hope these guys are pulling good security there. Alright.
Hey firm, we're engaging.
Hey firm, Alpha's gonna push straight north to cut off the road in case he tries to escape.
Yeah, so those guys were probably garrison because they're leaving the garrison. I got a custom way of doing garrisons here that helps stop that.
Start heading eastwards to get the second court and the second battle tower.
Hey firm.
I'm gonna adjust this weapon here. What the heck was that? Just glitched me out as I was trying to get on that guy's weapon platform there. Oh, that's not good. Holy Light gets dropped because suppressed by a cord there. That team pushed way too far on its own. I'll get that guy off the cord because he's shooting a little through the area right there. But yeah, no, this team is way too far, and he's just gonna insta-go there. I have no idea why we have a team that's pushed out this far on its own. With very limited concealment. Holy Light's already throwing the towel.
Bravo to Alpha. Go. It's possible you can push to us instead of pushing east.
They're way too... They're not covered here at all.
Mark.
Any station on that? This is high. We do have reinserts over.
Yeah, we're a little bit... We had to circle around the whole of the tower. This is not feasible at this time.
Alright, they got the teams covered.
If we head north towards the battle tower directly south of it, there's a little bit of death light right on you.
I'm gonna adjust these guys to be aware now. And I'll start bringing QRF in a little bit. So it's just had to have Ginger and Alex still in this AO. We've got an auto rifleman coming up. Danger close to these four. Yes, that was a machine gunner right there with an MG that took out Prowzy and Etta because they were both right, you know, kind of caught in the same angle here. Now you got that cord firing up over to them. Where's that air support, though? Like, they need airstrikes to come in, and I don't know why they're not calling for them. Like, airstriking these towers would have been a much better idea going in.
Bravo.
Go ahead, brother.
So for the record, I did tell them that you need a reinsert, but their comms are dead. they're pretty fucked right now.
With too small a force for direct frontal contact with that.
Yeah, so these four are now pushing up on a flank on their own.
Half of Alpha's a bit fucked.
There goes Yanni. Pushed up with no one else.
Hey Alpha, there's a US somewhere around you. Maybe can you take it out?
Hey, friend, we'll give it a look.
Yeah, and then half of Alpha is now flanking far left. Like, this divide and conquer thing isn't really working out for him. So I'm gonna go ahead, send a group up here. I'm gonna keep some others in reserve. I will spawn another group, like, far in the back to start coming in.
Fair.
But this is definitely not what I had in mind. This guy's stuck because he enhanced movement it over that area.
Quasi Falcon.
Like, where is the air support?
Are you RTB? Because
yeah, I'm just gonna go pick up
There's Larry and me over here at the base. Get your ass over here, Falcon.
copy. I'll be there in a minute.
Malon's running up, though. Manages to drop one, and his Overwatch is able to help him get the other.
Alpha Bravo, you alright?
Not really, but we'll manage.
Hey, purple.
So we have another cord firing from range here. I'm going to adjust it a little bit, so he's not, you know, outside of the tower like that. But again, that air support...
HQ building, that, can you take that out?
Could be really useful by now.
What did you need again, sorry?
HQ building near the fucking radio tower.
Malon has gone down. I'm going to run these guys out of this battle tower, so they'll be a bit more dynamic. But yeah, they're dropping like flies here. This is why I gave them a setting that, you know, they can do reinserts if they need to. But I'll keep one guy in there for security purposes. They're way too spread out. So the other half of Alpha is going to come in on an alleviated flank, which is great. I'm going to give another... Let's do it at 52. I'll bring the CSAT Pacific chopper in just to pick up the VIP. There goes Malon, who just got mag dumped there. Because his Overwatch pulled back and wasn't covering him anymore.
Hey Alpha, we're gonna smoke out northeast the coconut plantations, and then we're gonna head to the ESCO.
Hey, firm, are you the ones who deployed red smoke?
No, that's the enemy. White smoke. Near the...
Hey, firm.
Alpha Burr Alpha.
By the way, red smoke is enemy. Don't find this.
Well, what's that? They're, again, like, they have rocket pods on their choppers. I made sure of it.
Alpha bird to Alpha.
Now, Bravo, who was only 4 people, is now trying to push up.
Target for my rocket run.
Now they're trying to call it. Finally. All right, good, good, good.
Roger that.
Yeah, weapons for self-defense, not necessarily support. But the rocket pods, I told them, are meant to be for rocket runs here. Otherwise, I could have just given them the unarmed ones. But Bravo shouldn't be in the centralmost part as a 4-man group, and then Alpha sent half their group in, and then their Overwatch element didn't cover, like, they covered their best, but there's a lot of mistakes here. But hey, I mean, with this type of operation here, they'll learn. So now you got the rocket run coming in. I think, I'm not sure if he's aiming for... I'm gonna end key that.
Yep, RTV for rearm and repair.
Did a really good job there.
That cord hit hard.
Hey, firm.
But that's how they needed to start this AO, was with some of those rocket strikes to help get their foot in the door.
Alpha Bravo.
I found
That's hilarious.
Yes.
You do the right?
Not really. We're near the Escos at least.
Hey, firm.
So I'm gonna RC this guy to break him from his garrison, so he'll now dynamically walk around.
A bit east and north, but other than that, we're pretty much in the same place.
Hey, firm.
Although I need to grab.
Another 7 minutes, and I'll bring in my chopper. They're able to get Alex back up.
Alpha.
This is Alpha, send it.
Is that most western enemy marker that you marked clear?
Which one, the bunker?
Negative, the one on the southwest.
Let me grab another random squad. And we can say they crossed the river from the north and they'll start coming in.
You can give it a run if you want to.
This is Bravo. We're inside the Escos at the battle tower.
It was a good run, though.
The northeastern or the western battle tower?
Okay, no, you died. I'm sorry. I'm not... I'm not dealing with that one. He's dead.
Bravo at the closest battle tower, by the way. Are they fucking? Say. Oh no!
So, who survived in Bravo has gone in that battle tower. They're operating as a 2-man group.
One more guy running.
Yep, so now they're fighting through the banana trees here. Just gotta make sure they don't run into each other's lines.
Behind the wall.
Hey, firm.
Battle tower to our southeast is clear.
I believe.
CSAT dude's still bandaging. Alright, I'm gonna prep the helicopter. Well, no, not yet. I'll prep it late. Reinsert's being deployed back here. 3 guys being dropped off.
Make the call. Yeah, let's push north.
Radio check.
Will drops that marksman.
Team, let's go first.
Bravo, Huey is still in the air if you guys need airstrikes.
So far, so good. A little bit of teething, but
Words.
they're doing pretty well. Yeah, you can see him. He's right over there. I think Karn spotted him. There we go.
In the temptation of these. He's down.
Bravo's position marked on that.
So I will say their scope, their sights don't exactly line up to where my camera is, so it will look like their aim is off, but it could actually just be accurate.
Alpha to Bravo, we seem to have found 3 times T-55s over here and some transport trucks.
Eyes on Alpha.
I found we got eyes on you.
Let me think. Put an invisible helipad there. I'm thinking we'll do just 8 riflemen for the group coming in, and then we'll try to pick up the officer. All right, let me think. Other bodies I can delete back here. Get rid of that back group.
Alpha Bravo contact seems to be doing direct east on the...
So yeah, there was a squad I pushed up here. It's now coming into this compound, but they again did a really good airstrike on it. And now I'm going to go back in here, grab another random squad, and have it come... we'll have it come from the direction they're clearing. As a bit of an outflank squad. Because I haven't had anything come from that direction just yet, but it's just basically random squads that are coming into this AO. Just as gradual QRF. But yeah, Bravo as 4 dudes being up there on its own is not the best idea, but I'm sure they'll figure things out. And you set the combat, just not guns there as I say it.
God damn it. He's dead. He should be.
Alright, another minute and a half. I'll put the chopper in. I'm gonna bring it, I'm gonna drag it out of the AO a little bit and bring it in. But so far, so good. And I'm thinking at the 55-minute mark, I'll have another squad come in.
We have BPs. I mean BTRs.
Are they active? Negative.
Alpha, you got a status up
Yes,
here?
UAZ is hiding around, but it's adjusting.
Alpha's currently pushing east, engaging contacts as we see.
Alpha Bird back on station.
Hey, from Alpha, you might be able to push a little bit further up, maybe to our battle tower. We're barely enough people to defend this thing.
Hey, firm. We should be able to push maybe south from the bunker compound that is garrisoned.
Hey, Alpha, you got a US coming in, far north.
Hey, firm.
I'm gonna get someone back on that cord from this tower. And I'll let the AI handle it. Alright, driver gunner, we're sniped off of that. Awesome. Let's get that CSAT Pacific chopper spawned in. CSAT Pacific. Helicopters. I just need to find a somewhat open area. Cool. And, okay, that's going to be way out of the render distance. Great, great, great. There is no pilot. Okay, there we go. So those are VTOL pilots, but it'll work for what I'm doing here. You got to go into regular CSAT helicopter. KA-60 unarmed. We'll be fine. And then we go back into regular CSAT here. Men, we're not doing special forces. I just want regular PLA. We'll do a squad of 6. These guys just careless hold fire, because otherwise they'll stay in that, they won't land properly. And there's the... Alright, it's relatively flat. Transport unload. And then I'll let it loiter there for a good minute, and if they, if there's no proper reaction to it, then I will, just have the VIP get out of there.
Hey, Alpha, Bravo is mounted a cord on top of the battle tower if you need some kind of air support from the south.
Hey firm, you should be able to see us moving currently east.
Yeah, we see it.
I got blown away immediately.
Hey firm, the one to the south is member friendlies.
If you saw my tracers, Alpha, that's what the RPG was coming from.
Hey firm.
When they get to this last area, I will RC the squad. Actually, I'll send them now.
Air to ground forces, you've got unknown aircraft coming in from the northeast.
Hey firm.
Cut south.
Might be the drone again, I can't tell from this distance, I only see the collision lights.
It's a chopper of some sort.
Copy. We're gonna follow it to where it lands and bonk it.
Hey firm, it's a K-60, so it's got nothing on it.
Copy that.
Shift him over. I don't think he's gonna engage that platform because there's trees in the way.
Send in go team 6.
And I do still have some cords up here that'll act as AAA, so all good. And Acid Zero, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations.
Quite heavily, we're pulling down on it.
I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
Ground force, are you on?
Nah, these guys wouldn't do an airstrike.
Hey firm, Alpha shooting at it.
Good shot, because that's a dummy fire. Yeah, you just saw the CSAT guys get out too.
Hit it with a dump fire.
Hey firm, good job.
This Bravo is heading northeast from the battle tower.
And it is the 55 mark, so I will we'll spawn another random squad. I'm just kind of alternating here.
Where it is, the plantation.
Hey firm, I have a rough idea where I know where you're at.
The big fuck of rock, basically.
Those guys will take a second to get in from back there. They do have a weapons cache.
Alright, let's continue pushing east.
Take a shot from somewhere. I was watching.
Alpha, I believe Bravo is coming onto you from the south right now.
Hey firm, we got a contact to the west as well, watch out.
Right, Roland, I'm sorry, I just wasn't feeling it this morning to Zeus, and honestly, if you're not feeling like Zeus in a day, you shouldn't force yourself, because it just, you know, results in a bad I don't want to do that to anyone, because it's not a fun experience, but nonetheless, thank you so much for the 9-month resub. I will see you next week, because I assure you all have not been time for there, but
hey, firm.
Hope you are getting a kick out of this AO.
Never mind.
They got a hit on it, but it was from the front, and there's the cook-off. This guy's a shotgun, he's just firing. That's cute. But I'm hoping that this building prevents any cook-off from coming in. Alright. Cover your ears, kids. This is when the fun begins.
We're basically 100 meters south of you. Between the huts currently.
Hey firm. Got contact east as well, southeast.
Yeah, we know that.
I don't think I killed anyone with that, which is good.
Alright, blue team, we're ready, let's hope.
I didn't want to go full rock and roll with it because that thing can pen pretty hard, but just want to have a little bit of fun with that minigun. Because if you go full auto with it, it's a pain in the butt. So every
Firing a lot. Do you need some sort of resupply?
5 minutes, I will be, you know, sending something down.
Hey firm, Alpha might need some resupply in a sec.
Roger, just let me know where and I'll do what I can.
More AT just came into this AO. Ah, they were hitting that Vic. All right, it was unarmed. It was armed. I just didn't have anyone in it. I can still hear this guy with his shotgun going ham.
Alpha, we're gonna stay with you for now.
Hey firm.
Looks like they're trying to commandeer that Vic, but Karn decides against it. So now they're all moving up as one unified force. Latent bodies behind them. Looks like they blew up one of the caches.
Air to ground, do you want us to dunk that battle tower that just hit you?
Yes, please.
So far, so good.
Okay.
Holy Lights, because the cinematic rounds cause way... Like, the whole reason we banned the Epilator was because the cinematic rounds were, they get really frame intensive. That's why that gun's blacklisted. I'm gonna delete, yeah, I'll delete that cache too, because I cooked off one. Didn't catch that in time. Cook off from it was supposed to be able to blow up the other one, but it didn't. It wasn't always a guarantee when I tested them. Now they're in these buildings contending with some more of the... Actually, the remaining QRF.
Alpha there.
Send.
You don't have any resupply boxes that they doing?
We have resupply in
Hey,
us.
Alpha.
It's Alpha.
We got some vehicles that we can't enter. We're just gonna blow them up.
I told them BTRs, BMBs, and tanks they wouldn't be able to enter in this AO.
Firm. Wait until we get out of here before you blow them up so we don't blow up our cover accidentally.
Hey, Firm, we have to use RPGs on it. They might have resupply though. Wait, check it out.
Air to ground, good effect on target. Battle tower is gone.
Hey, Firm, thank you.
I think the next one will start doing 2 squads as reinforcements to, you know, push up the pressure a little bit with the timing.
Fuck, we're getting dinged, bro.
Yeah, they're getting engaged basically from units coming around. I love how the building blew up and the wreck is now angled at it at a funky way.
Air to ground, do y'all need that resupply?
Hey, Firm, but there's currently no safe LZ for you to land.
They could send a group to pull back and secure one, but it's up to them.
Do you need a safe LZ? You can just combat land. One covers, one resupplies.
All they need is to have air just ambiently fly by. Oh shit, they're picking off dudes from up here.
A giant ass rock that'll give me some good cover.
Our seeing him will make everything go dynamic in here. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet. So what I'll do is I'm gonna break them apart.
Everybody's away from the vehicles, so we're gonna blow them up.
Hey, Firm.
Oh, this is 72 Law. Ouch. Infidel, thanks for the 26-month resub. We have to let them win if they earn it. And right now they are earning it, so, you know, we'll give it to them. Otherwise, thanks so much for the 26-month resub again. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one.
We already gone.
Yeah, so that BTR's cooked off.
Is that explosion the vehicle, guys, you were mentioning? Cause
yep.
I'll cook off everything else in here.
Please near it, because the helicopters have heat.
No. Happy New Year, guys.
All right, I'm gonna speed up a little bit of the QRF from various angles here.
Bro, I recommend you push into HQ. Alpha's currently at the northwest entrance now.
I just gotta be quick about this because they are gonna push into HQ building, so.
Yeah, Alpha's Bravo's closing in on two guys out.
Alpha to Bravo, yellow building. Southeast is where the guy is possibly at. Yeah, what'd you do?
Are we allowed, first of all, hi, this is Bravo.
This is hi, send message.
Are we allowed to loot?
What do you mean by loot?
Shared weapons.
I don't know.
Bravo, Alpha Air.
Defended.
I'm gonna dignify that with a response.
Most Southern Battle Tower, roger that.
Hi, still inquiring.
You do what you need to, but there shouldn't be a need for it.
Okay.
Alright, so let him get the VIP, because they did flash him and he's crawling around. I just, I know with some of the flashbangs, when the AI get in certain angles, they sometimes don't necessarily react to them properly. When these get cooked off? No, I just didn't add it properly. Alright. So this is what I'm talking about. More of these types of airstrikes here. Still that one battle tower firing back at him. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy. Ouch. Alright, and then in terms of body deletion duty, that should be a-okay. Oh yeah, no, I definitely think they did a really good rebound, even though they could have had a lot more losses in the beginning, and they definitely had a few. But they were able to quickly rebound and get this completed. So yeah, if the building goes, I've noticed the cords are a lot more tanky for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna make sure those get end key if the building explodes, you know? This is the part where I'd be breaking apart the AI and having them run, but the VCOM doesn't always let me do that. I don't think these guys know that they've already taken the HVI. Yep, so they have the HVI in there now. They're gonna bring them back to base.
Alpha to Bravo.
And now what I'm thinking is let's make this hardcore.
Do you want to extract south now?
Do you have the HVI?
He just flew out with a helicopter.
Oh, AFM, we didn't get that. Yeah, we can extract.
My helicopter's still here. Only downside is that I don't have ammo.
Hey, Firm Falcon, if you want to land at the southern battle tower, Alpha's there waiting for you.
Same place where the HVI heli landed.
A little further south.
Copy.
This is Bravo. Where's the extract LZ?
Southern battle tower, straight south from the main building.
Something's shooting at me. It's very busy.
Anyone who doesn't make it to that LZ, head further south. I'll pick you up out of the AO. That way you're not constantly getting shot at.
I might have to leave, dudes. I'm getting shot at.
You can take a little bit of small arms fire. It's only if they're cords where there's a threat.
If I see one infantryman closer than 2 feet, I'm leaving.
They took bikes. Oh my god, that's...
You might want to run a bit faster, Bravo.
That's hilarious. They're not all going to be able to fit in this. They took the fucking bikes out of the AO and Edda's making a run for it with a frickin' Appalachian.
Just get
in.
Yeah, that other chopper is coming in. A little bit of small arms fire also coming in.
Where's the second LZ because the first bird is full?
Just continue heading further south to the original LZ. I'll pick you up en route.
Hey.
I'm just gonna drag him out here. Alright, so I'm gonna delete a lot of the dead here to make up for the fact that I have a lot of AI roaming right now. And also delete a few wrecks. Just deleted poor Chad's body.
Style points!
Alpha Bird to Bravo.
What the fuck?
I'm en route from base. Keep your position marked on map as you can see.
What?
I'll
Hey,
meet
man,
you there.
we got context coming.
I'll make sure that becomes a highlight because we have to delete clips too now because of shit that's happened with Twitch, but
Pick you up.
what the actual fuck did I just witness? Yeah, we can't clip anymore because again, Twitch. Whee! But, why? Just why? Etta still has that minigun, but it doesn't have that much ammo left because it's only a 500 round box.
I was told. I'm reloading.
These guys need to keep maneuvering, and then choppers need to come in and save them. The other gunship would be nice right now because it could cover them with the miniguns. Yep, VIP's back.
Hey, Alphabet, hurry the fuck up, please. We're getting pretty much fucked here.
Almost there. Direct east, direct west of the AO. Entering now. Where are you at?
Oh dear, that's a lot of guys. So I'm not gonna do any RC, even though I'd have AT guys danger close, but
Around it here. That's fun.
Prozzy is down on his own over there. That's, I think he had the LR, yep, to communicate with the chopper.
Good check.
Wolf, who remained from, because they needed to give a seat to someone for the VIP. He opted to stay, and I think he's the only one that's going to survive at this point. Because he's just going to sneak out right here.
Falcon, are you on 50? Yes. Can you land on the second fucking, or the, wish?
Now he's swimming.
We don't even know where Prozyon is right now.
I'm probably gonna get shot, but yeah, sure.
We have Viper! Oh, God.
What?
Can you mark your position with smoke, please?
There are no Vipers.
Oh, a very pissed off AT man just shot a rocket at you.
Ooh, good shot. The big mag dump right there. Oh yeah, some of the cords are getting remounted here.
Falcon, are you taking missiles?
Someone actually ran up. Oh shit, one of the CSAT guys ran up here, remounted the cord.
Joe's exfilling. Main rotor's damaged. I'm hit as well.
Dude, there's so much shots here. You guys have to somehow expedite.
We need to go and find a big.
Yeah, Wolf's gonna get out of there just fine. He'll be able to call an evac. The AO does not finish till everyone's extracted. So if they only landed one chopper to pick up half of them, oh well.
Sorry about the ears.
It's okay. Fucking do your job.
I'm surprised he still has ammo for that thing, but then again, he's just bursting it. I'm waiting for Wolf to call an extract when the helicopters land just to pick him up. Here, I'll be nice and end key that, but...
I'm assuming you guys are in that middle battle tower where all the fighting is happening, right?
So I did say in the beginning that I was using a banned weapon. When they asked me to use it, I didn't give them a yes or no. I said, do what you think you need to get the AO done. So he picked it up on his own regard. I'm not gonna, there's not gonna be any ban for it, but, you know, it's just, I wanted to use it in the AO just as a little funny haha moment.
Okay, we need to like make a
Most of my AT guys are actually all dead, so that's funny. Yeah, I'm waiting for Wolf to call up on radio and ask for his chopper to come pick him up. Yep, there it is, actually.
Send Wolf.
Hello, are you in aircraft?
Yes, sir.
They didn't see him leave.
Well,
No.
I don't know what the other guys.
I'm rewarding that because he
Okay, do you have a mark on map or?
got out of the AO just fine.
Nope, no working smoke, but I'm by a little bridge. I think I'm at 071069.
Do you see me in the air to the south?
Yeah, there's like a shitty little bridge. Like
where that
overlooking like a
tiny river?
lagoon.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm right here.
On my way.
So I'm basically just pretending these groups cross the rivers.
Yeah, I ran away. They just sat there and fought, so I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they just sat there and fought.
I'm pretty. It's pretty secure for now.
Yeah, I know. You got friends to your northeast. I'll swoop up and get you.
Yeah, I see you. Just land short. I'll meet you in the
I'll be down there in a sec.
Don't get shot down. Maybe come down a little lower.
It's a Huey. I can't get out any faster than it is.
I'm way to your southwest, my dude.
Oh, fuck. Give me a second.
I'm literally across the bridge.
I see you. Just come right here on this short line.
Go.
So I'm gonna say these guys got across,
Well, we're gonna try and come up with something.
but I'm gonna blow up that battle tower. Here we go. One of the guys with the Carl G's. Hey, buddy, you want to get out of there so I can clear my back blast? Thank you. Jeez, how much does that take? Need HE rockets.
We're at the Hescos below it.
We knew he was going to do that shit.
What'd they say?
We're at the...
Yeah, so some of the AI are just staying outside.
Which way has the least amount of people in it?
If I had a pair of binoculars, I'd tell you, but...
This isn't something we get out of, my dude.
Shit. So our best way of getting... Hold on. Best way of getting out of here is from the south. That's from... So we run there.
Alright, pause. Let me get a guy over here just to double tap him. he had AT. Did he have any ammo for the AT? He did not. That makes me sad. Hey, drop it. There we go. So yeah, all these guys only have a few magazines per gun because I knew they'd get dropped by then.
We're ready.
So choppers are now doing long-range strikes here.
Okay, Yanni, I'm gonna roll a wild card here. If you can get to that broken battle tower where the rocks are and get near the water.
Okay, that's cheating. That guy literally bypassed them to get on that tower. I'm gonna end key that before another AI does it. Ooh, Eder just got double tapped.
Friendlies are on.
Ooh, so the minigun guys are actually getting some good hits here.
Oh my god, you just danger close them.
Cleaning house. He's already dead. Just to be safe. Air, this is high. Unfortunately, they were killed as they tried to extract. Stand by for index.
You caught a rocket to the face. Not my fault.
Whew. So again, I let the AI handle it. I wanted to RPK mag dump them, but I'm like, no, I'll let the AI do it. I'll be fair to my word, even when they're indexing. But that was overall a good job.
And I never shot when I came around the corner. If you mean the like little last part.
All right, so overall, Op was done really well. You guys meant for you to use a little bit more of airstrikes in the beginning to help you get your foot in the door, but you quickly adjusted, used them more often, and that definitely helped you finish the AO. You blew up the VIP's escape chopper, and you're able to extract him after you flashbanged him twice and killed all of his men. He surrendered. You then pulled him out. One group evac'd. I was hoping you would evac everyone at the same time, because at that point, I was going to have a lot of VC kind of come in to give you a cinematic exit, but instead, some guys stuck in the AO and got surrounded, and it got messy. But
that's because there was no room in the chopper.
Well, you have two choppers.
He got shot down when he got engined or something while he was trying to come in, so he RTB'd.
That's fair. So, I mean, even so, Wolf was able to still get out of the AO. Instead, you guys decided to stay in there and fight, and Wolf was able to get out, and you guys weren't. So, either way. Only mishap was at the beginning, I would say, with the half of us, Alpha Squad went in. They went in a little too deep, so they weren't able to get covered. Half of them got wiped. But Alpha was then able to regroup going off a different route. Bravo was kind of left hanging to dry. I don't know why they were doing their own things, because at that point with 4 guys, you should have just attached to Alpha, in my opinion, but it's your calls. And then, yeah, you're able to get through, do some of the secondary objectives as well. The reason I didn't give you any demo was because, again, that's secondary. I didn't want you to hang too hard on it. Instead, just get the VIP and leave. But hope you enjoyed all the aspects of this op. Hope you enjoyed the new medical. Hope the camera script was cool to help you, plot out the AO. And hope you had fun overall. Because we have a lot of people here, instead I'm just going to do a feedback post, so you can post your feedback there. But otherwise, Alpha, go ahead.
Alpha did pretty well, except for, as you mentioned in the start, that was kind of my bad call. But Sniper managed to get ours back on the feet again, so thank you for that. Otherwise, yeah, we did pretty much the objective. Did pretty well. Nothing bad to note from my squad. Did absolutely amazing. It's a bit different than what I usually squad lead, so I can definitely feel the pressure difference today. So that was quite nice, really, having a different bit of approach. But otherwise, yeah, had a lot of fun today. Bravo.
Nothing really. My fire team did exceptional for being a fire team. We basically
on our own secured the battle tower and defended it for like 5 minutes until Liru noticed and started lobbing RPGs at us, so we left it. And then we, in the beginning, we tried to attach to Alpha, but because of communication issues, I hadn't had any clue where Alpha was at this time. So basically, we were holding at the battle tower until I had a reasonable idea what Alpha were onto. And yeah, in the last third, we attached to Alpha, secured the HVI. Yeah, got left by a guy with a fucking epilator, and yeah, got fucked by the QOF coming in, which basically cut us off because we were behind Sniper, and the guys came in between me and Sniper, and that was the first one, so we pulled back. But yeah, good job to Bravo. Yeah.
From Alpha's Bird point of view, yeah, felt underused at the beginning, but then after the first run, took out the military compound, hit that, and then got hit, RTB'd, Falcon went in, killed a battle tower pretty damn well. Extracted the HVI, I thought Alpha was gonna get in the bird as well, but they just told me to get out, so I left, and Falcon went and picked up Alpha. Bravo got left, and while attempting to save Bravo, we did not succeed.
You killed them. You murdered them. They had such hope.
I may have accidentally dropped a rocket on Yanni due to the fact that I
four guys.
By the time it dropped, I was already dead.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I was in the unconscious, and I'm like, okay, I'm not waking up anymore, and then I hear
So my personal two favorites was Malin's quote-unquote style points. He got stuck on a Hesco and then flipped his... he did a sick backflip with his bike to fix himself. I watched that entire thing. And then Edda, who was the first to almost get out of that AO in the clusterfuck that happened, ran out of ammo with his handgun as an RPK guy stared him down, and then Edda tried to make a run for it, and I just RC'd him and finished the RPK guy's job. So.
Oh yeah.
I did pull out the fun gun and
you
take it
did
with me.
So in the end, I have no regrets on going to that fucking battle tower. That was fucking fun.
Yeah.
But, both pilots spoke, right? Joe and oh, my bad. Go ahead.
As I said, as Joe said at the start, it was more like just sitting on a lawn chair up in the air, watching it all happen.
It was beautiful though.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was fucking beautiful watching tracers bounce everywhere. But from as Joe already stated, asset standpoint, you know, it could have been a little bit more used, but you know, what can you do? I can't argue. I got to shoot a helicopter out of the sky. I fucking bonked it. Fuck that helo.
Yeah, no, I agree with Wolf. I could have put more marking smoke for like every infantryman, because I only think I gave some to actually I don't think I gave any period.
Like
to,
I was
that
a
would
team
be
leader and all
that'd be
I
a good
was
one.
white, so
that too, because when I asked Wolf for it, he was like, yeah.
I believe I had one red or something, not that much.
Like I was so I ran out of ammo in the final part inside the Hescos. Like I was eating people with pistol, and then I ran out of pistol ammo, and I had to go loot the dude's AK next to me.
Yeah, in the beginning in the battle tower where you lobbed the RPG at us, Liru. How did you like the court? We got caught shooting back.
Some of the AT wasn't me, by the way. It's the AI.
Oh really?
Yeah,
So
I told you we made that setting.
Eating all of those RPGs at the tower.
Some of it, again, was me, but some of it was AI.
One guy shot an RPG at the tower. The second I looked at him with the cord, so I basically just opened fire with the cord and lobbed like 40 rounds at him.
Noise. BRB 1 sec. All right, so that is it for me today. Tomorrow we will have the start of a new Cherno-Russian campaign with a lot of fun modern-day Russian assets with this new medical system of, you know, they can get killed when they're unconscious, just to, you know, balance things out. And then we might have Stargate, or we might do a smaller scale op. It honestly depends on how long the Russian op takes. So we'll see how things go from there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one.